I actually gave up my quota in order for you to get one. All right, so please get your red packet. There are other rounds of red pockets airdropping, so don't leave our meeting. Next, we will have our core sharing. Next, we will have our first panel discussion. We will have Jeff, Steve, and Andrew to have a panel discussion. So if you have any questions, you can raise up your hands to join the discussion. Welcome.
Is on? Yes, yes, perfect. Hey everyone. Today we're going to talk about Notcoin a little bit. So first of all, what's Notcoin? I don't know, can you just raise your hand and show if you played a bit with that already? So I just have better understanding. All right, perfect, thanks. Good. So Notcoin, like a simple viral Telegram clicker game that became, in 3 months, the biggest Web3 game and community, crypto community ever, which is quite interesting for our team as well, because we're like, never expected that. 35 million people joined Notcoin, and lots of them are playing heavily. The mechanics is pretty simple. You click on the button, you earn Notcoins, you join other channels, communities, and compete with each other in leaderboards. Of course, we have some layers under that, but yeah, on the surface, you can see the numbers. The good news, 2 million of Telegram Premium subscribers are actually playing Notcoin as well, which is briefly, like roughly 30% or something from all the paid audience in the Telegram. We've launched peer-to-peer pre-market before the listing because it's not listed yet. And yeah, the Telegram channel of Notcoin became the biggest crypto channel in Telegram, and I think the fourth or third biggest channel in Telegram in general category. And to feel the scale, when I saw this number for the first time, I thought like it's really the first time when I can kind of feel the size of the Earth, because we saw all these users, we saw all these numbers, but right now we see that left. 0.44% of the Earth population actually played Notcoin. I'm really, 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 really happy with that. So on the surface, it's just a simple clicker game, but on the deeper level, one of the reasons I think of the Notcoin growth is basically the way that we are building this. The way is quite different to what we used to see in crypto. Still, it's not really, something extraordinary. First of all, we wanted to make sure that all the coins are distributed really widely, thin layer across users. Means that there is no really huge whales. The biggest miner, Twitch streamer with 2 million followers, who actually invited roughly 200,000 people into Notcoin. He got 0.02%. This is the biggest one guy. And actually, all the 35 million users, they're having this, like slow decrease in distribution, but still, if you're very active, you still, can have a really nice place in the leaderboard and so on. Also, when we built the system behind that, we thought that it's really important to incentivize those who will bring or already made some impact for Notcoin. So those who invite people, those who help with chats, those who lead their squads, those who basically winning the battles and so on and so on, these people are making Notcoin what it is actually, and they will own Notcoin. They will, lead the journey in the future. That's why it's so important to basically make sure that, those who are the most important for the Notcoin are actually the biggest holders, the biggest audience that is interested in its growth. And from the tokenomics standpoint, or not tokenomics standpoint, from the very beginning, we stated that actually when you're earning Notcoins within the game, this is the main method to get Notcoins. You can invite people, you can click on the button, you can do many things, but still there is no way to buy it. There is no way to invest in Notcoin or whatever. At some point, we opened peer-to-peer voucher market that made tremendous success and made some volumes for Ton ecosystem actually. So people minted roughly 800,000 NFTs to trade it as a part of their balance in Notcoin, because the token is not issued yet. So everything is unlocked on TGE because, again, no one wants to be in kind of limited situation here from the user standpoint. And as I said, no sales have been done. So at the same point, Notcoin is like not other coins, still doesn't do really something, absolutely new. Clicker existed already. The fair distribution concept existed already. We just wanted to make sure that we not fail our users, basically. And the bar is not really high. What's coming next? We started a simple game, and now we just see that the time for Clicker is done. People clicked, tapped 3 months in a row. Some of them did this during the night. Some of them really were quite addictive with that. And we thought, right, that's good. Let's move on. So we have right now such like combination of experiences that people can have in the next phase. The first one is basically we're transforming earning process from Clicker to more like explore and earn. So basically, what does it mean? Projects that want to get some exposure, that want users to be involved, they create a campaign, put Notcoin into smart contract, and then this Notcoin distribute to the users. Some portion will go and be burned, and then some portion will go to the treasury. So, which means, again, in Notcoin, 35 million people, like 8-ish million people in all the socials. This is literally like the biggest influencer you can find, and still there's a clear process how you can launch things for the audience within this next phase, earning mechanics. So people will just go through the campaign, according to their tier, they will earn some amount of Notcoin that they can basically play with. So one of the very important things is that you cannot build a viral, funny, infinite growing thing, game, mechanic, whatever. But what you can do is basically to introduce new experience once in a while for users. That's what we do here. We're going to launch a new game, social experience, with our friends, partners, whoever else who is building really nice things, just within the Notcoin. So our audience will be able to jump in the next big thing, pay with Notcoin, invite people, have the same squad structure. Think of that like you already played with your own, like your favorite community, and then you just moving to the next game, and you still continue playing with this community, which is beautiful. And the last piece that we wanted to make it smooth for users to basically have this trading experience, because at the end of the day, Notcoin is a token, a coin. So we integrated experience of limit orders trading within Telegram for millions of users, millions of Notcoiners, making this finally an easiest way, I think, to trade, because you don't need to wait till price goes up, down, whatever. You just set your limits, go to sleep. On the morning, everything will be settled. So what is Notcoin? That's a really important question because, again, on the surface, it's just a game, just a simple clicker game. Going deeper is basically the most popular Web3 experience that users experienced during the last few months, and actually for the whole time of Web3 being. And at the same time, it's an idea of don't do bullshit, do really nice things, don't fail with your community, make sure that everything is transparent, make sure that everything is fair. And on the deepest level, I think Notcoin is more like when you define things, when you say that Notcoin is this, 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 and that, then you lose something really important. The classic text says, Tao called Tao is not Tao, means that when you name thing, you just lose something really important. And we understand that on the deepest level. And we understand that Notcoin is not me or our team. Notcoin is basically all the groups, communities, squads, participants, all these 35 million people who basically created their own, whatever, atmosphere, process, fun, just within their own groups. And yeah, I mean, like, when I'm thinking about that, when I'm thinking that each of this community, each of the user, they have their own understanding of how it should work, how to have fun with that, and so on. This is much, much more better than if we will try to kind of guide everyone and create some rules, create some hierarchy, and so on and so on. So this decentralized, circular way is the way that we're thinking about Notcoin right now, when you cannot clearly define how to treat it and what Notcoin really is. So that's why we want to keep it like probably nothing for the rest of Notcoin days. Thank you, guys. That's pretty much it.
Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you, Sasha. OK。那么看到我们场上的朋友其实现在越来越多了，我们可以看到门口。
We can see that there are more and more people coming in to join us. Some participants are still standing out there. Actually, we still have a lot of empty seats. You please don't be shy. Move up to the front, and you can listen to much more interesting details when you're up front. And the next speech is going to be given by a group from Europe. So many of you may not know that Tom ecosystem has already had very good Asia Pacific experiences. So in the next speech, we're going to invite actually Asia Pacific team to come to share with us a small game, and which is within a month they have already had more than 100,000 users. And we would like to invite David. He will share with us how they achieve such a number in such a short time in this ecosystem. Thank you. My name is David. I'm from Pluto Studio.
Chinese community here, so I'll try to do this bilingual. By the way, I'm from Hong Kong, so 我会做一些比较 daring 的东西，我会尝试用中文，我的中文不太好啊，当时和英文 bilingual 的跟大家讲一下我们Pluto 团队在开发小游戏，在它的
就先休息一下，因为他会用双语发言。
我们的这个 journey, I'll bring to you guys how we go by migrating Web2 games to Web3 games on the Ton network and how we do it. So the title of today's presentation is how to design a Ton mini games on Ton. I must admit that originally the PPT is created in Chinese, so the English translation might come out a bit off, but that's how we are because Ton is a global community, it's a global ecosystem. 好，我先介绍一下自己啊，我们团队应该介绍一下，我们的 COO 有 Barry， 我们的 Head of Finance 有 Ricky， 他们应该在场，maybe I think oh they're back there waving。我们团队其实有做 Web3 Game Publishing 的专家，也有在 Corporate Finance， 我们有做 Private Equity 的做 Hedge Fund 投资的。 也有做 marketing advertisement， 尤其做social marketing 的。我们的journey actually it started from 2019. We published a game Tap Fantasy, not on Telegram, not on the Ton network, but Tap Fantasy was actually a game. It's a MMO RPG game that you can download on the Apple Store, Google Play Store, as well as Windows, everything. We accumulated 20 million users, players for Tap Fantasy. And then last year, 去年我们开始接触Ton Network, Ton 这个生态的时候，我们发现经过 Telegram 这个 Messenger 本身有现在已经去到9亿人群了。我们当时去年的时候，数字是8亿人群，所以我们觉得 Telegram 这个 app 会是一个 super app。我们如果游戏生态里面下一个地方，我们要把我们游戏 migrate to Web3, it has to be Telegram, it has to be Ton. Currently, we have 2 million of Ton players, of mini game players on the Ton network, combining Tap, Fantasy, and Cadison. Cadison was actually launched only 2 weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks ago, and we already, as of today, accumulated 1.5 million players. Cadison 我们是2个多礼拜以前开始 launch 的，其实到现在为止，今天的数据已经超过了150万的玩家在 Tonga Network 上面。
So now we already have more than 1.5 million players on Tonga Network. 那我们下一个任务呢是创建一个这个游戏店啊，那就有点像是一个百货店一样的，里面都是卖着我们 Ton Network 的一些游戏。那么这个会在上面会有这个17个迷你的游戏在我们 Telegram 上面，也是由这个 Tom 的这个生态系统里面的。所以呢，我们可以看到一个非常大的
用户群。Excellent layer 1 user experience, and we believe it's the next generation gaming mode. 刚才我提了一下这些数字我用中文来 present 会比较大家在场应该比较感兴趣一点。我们在 Telegram 这个 Ton Network 上面的 bot user 已经超过 1.5 个 million 150万用户 ，on-chain users. Meaning, the users that actually register wallets 已经有用登记了有用 Ton 钱包的已经有17万的用户。On-chain transaction already surpass 2 million. 过去2个礼拜的数据啊，已经在我们游戏里面。Cadison 我们这个游戏里面的 game purchase 已经超过了33万个 Ton token， 所以大家应该到今天是 Ton 的主场啊，大家大概都知道 Ton 在过去1个月的价值从2块多美元到现在的5块多，所以后面我们这个生态会把 Play to Earn 发挥到极致。Average daily revenue 我们去到18000个 Ton，average payment per person is 10 to 20 US， 所以转化率是很重要，因为我们做game publishing 的，在过去 Web2 或者说手机的那个 marketing cost 很高，或者转化率会很低，很多时候我们用 premium freemium model， 开始的时候 download 的时候，以前的世代。游戏很多是免费去玩，完了后面到可能要买很多一些feature， 所以转化率是很难达到很高。但是因为 Ton 的 ecosystem 有特别 wallet 的这个 function， 还有后面其实 Ton Network 会有很多，比如说短视频social media 的convergence 的东西。所以后面会把整个转化率 conversion rate of payment rate we intend to create a over 10% conversion rate As I was saying, the deck actually, it's not a project proposal, but the original deck is created in Chinese. So actually it says Catterson 的立项，当时我们立项这个 Catterson 的时候是去年第4季度的时候，我们找了在市场上面Web2 game 里面比较流行、比较火的一些global IP， 因为 Telegram 是9亿用户群，所以其实在so there are different users, right? Different languages of players. So when we started Catterson this game, we look for some universal IPs, universal theme, and that's why we come up with the cat theme. It's basically a simple merge game. But then guess what? The user experience as well as the user demographics is quite surprisingly scattered into different Asian countries. Our top players, guess what? Besides Hong Kong, Taiwan, and also Singapore, actually Vietnam. 越南的游戏用户其实是我们的 top grossing 的用户，这个跟越南那边可能对 Play to Earn 比较有兴趣，可能比如说Axie Infinity those kind of games. So we picked a universal theme, as well as well again the translation comes out to be a bit off. It's not just to replicate WeChat games, it's to reinvent. Because we all know that WeChat is a big ecosystem and a lot of the users are actually game players. So we look for games that we can relate to, we can reference to, and we are not just to replicate what the WeChat hits are, we reinvent them and we adopt them as a publisher on the Telegram and Ton network. 所以其实现在 Ton 或者 Telegram 上面已经有很多 feature， 已经不只是小游戏那么简单，已经有short videos. I think everyone is into short videos, you know, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and things like that. So Ton already have this feature built into it, so it's easy for us publishers to implement and to migrate the games onto the network. Or to generate also short videos as a social currency, to turn it into a network effects, so to make the games go viral. Some little tips, I guess, to make the game more interesting. You know, all people who does gaming knows that, you know, daily tasks, achievement incentives, as well as the wallet activation rate. That is something that we keep working on. 另外一个重点是因为过去我们投放了很多时间在因为我们团队有 Web2 的背景，也有 Game Publishing 的背景，也有把游戏放到不同平台的经验，所以我们特别我们的技术团队有自己 proprietary 的Game Engine H5 Engine， 我们去把 loading 的 success rate 提高。So lastly, again, to reference to and to relate to the WeChat population success in Asia and in the region, we try to relate to it and reference to it. 讲一下那个 messaging 的 apps 啊，其实 WhatsApp 现在全球有大概2.5亿用户，2.5亿用户，25亿用户，25亿用户。WhatsApp. The second one is actually WeChat. WeChat 有大概13到14亿用户。Sorry, I'm doing the numbers in Chinese and English. So number 3 is actually Telegram. Telegram has 900 million users, right? So based on what we can see and relate to the success of WeChat in the region, in Asia in particular, There are monthly users of 1.3 billion, 13亿用户. The conversion rate into gaming is actually 30%. So imagine Telegram and Ton with 900 million users. I'm very sure it will surpass the 1 billion mark very soon. And then with 30% conversion rate, so our target is for the Telegram mini games on Ton Network to surpass the 300 million players mark. So that's it for now. 谢谢大家。有兴趣的话可以加一下我的 Telegram TG。我们可能后面会议以后有更多的时间，我们团队也在，可以谈更多 gaming、Telegram 跟 Ton 相关的东西。谢谢大家，谢谢。
谢谢 ，Thank you， 谢謝 David 带来的精彩的演讲。作为猫奴的我是很心动了。
For such wonderful speech as a fans for pets, I'm really touched. I want to play such a small game. So let's get to start the DeFi project. So StoneFi is the first DEX in the ecosystem, but it's not just a normal DEX. It's actually sharing its dividend with other public chain to create win-win. So we are very glad to have Martin to join us to give us a speech.
Thousands of people watching you at home. How are we going, yeah? One more time so people at home can hear. How are we going? Yeah? Do we have any Ton fans here? Is that it? Anyone Ton fans? You can make some noise. There we go. Who needs EVM when we've got a room full of Tonatics? Yes. I am so pleased to be here. I can't believe it. And I'm going to keep this simple. Omniston is going to bring the next wave of crypto users. I'll say that again. Omniston is going to find that next wave of untapped users. And for the next 10 minutes, you're going to find this, okay? This is where you get the alpha, okay? Everyone's, where's the alpha? Where's the alpha? Today, I'm going to show you how Telegram, how Ton, and how StoneFi is going to come together with Omniston, what we've bought, to make the best thing out there in crypto. I don't know if you know, but websites are becoming extinct. Websites are becoming extinct. What do I mean by that? 90% of web traffic done by broadband search is only going to the grown-up table of like TikTok, YouTube, Telegram, obviously, Google, Amazon, Alibaba, just a few places that are doing it. What does that mean? Users are getting more data, but they are doing less. You need to make it more simple, more streamlined for users. And this is what Telegram's doing. And I'll explain in a minute why this is so crucial for us. Just think about it. If you want to be entertained, what do? You just go to YouTube. You just go to Netflix. Think about it. If you want to go shopping, where do? You go to Alibaba. Maybe you go to Amazon. If you want to communicate, you go to WeChat. Or obviously, Telegram. And in the future, very shortly, if you want to go and get crypto and be involved in crypto, you're going to be going through Telegram. So, hopefully you already know what StoneFi is, and if you don't, in 10 minutes you definitely will. StoneFi is a DEX, and you can see it's low fees, it's easy to use, and works seamlessly with Ton wallets. As you can see there, integrated the gateway within the Ton Telegram ecosystem. These are our numbers. From November to March, look at those numbers. 1,000% more unique wallets. 1,000%. That's huge. TVL, nearly 2,000%. MAU, 3,000%. I don't know any experienced crypto project in the system that has these numbers. Huge. And there's no round of applause, I hear. This is big. Yeah, come on. Yes! Come on, guys. Are you asleep? This is a mega news. We are at the moment in the exponential age of Ton. Exponential. This is right at the beginning. Everyone's, oh, I'm too slow. This is your chance. This is your chance to be right at the start. Already, can you see that? TVL going all the way up. Trade swaps due to the Open League and other initiatives by the lovely Ton Foundation. We're getting major projects in. My prediction, there's going to be 5 top 100 projects that are going to be running on Ton, maybe within the next year. 10 in the top 200. Ton is going to be the blockchain of choice for serious projects. I hope the translator is able to stress this enough, okay? We're giving everyone with Ston SDK, you can integrate us, a very seamless integration experience. We are doing cross-chain and RFQ protocol. What does that mean? That means if you have your crypto on a totally different blockchain, you can bring that over to Telegram and Ton ecosystem so quickly. What's our case studies? We are integrated, as I said at the moment, into wallets. So straight away, as you can see there, StonFi. Any wallet on Ton is integrated us, and you get to see how easy it is to integrate. Ton Space, as we saw lovely Jordan speaking, and Ton Keeper. Ton Keeper, you here? They are in the audience, they're a bit shy, I'm assuming. Better case studies to show what you guys can do if you're not doing wallets. Tap Fantasy, I know Tap Fantasy are here. Make some noise, Tap. Yeah, thank you. They've integrated it in the wallet there, and you can see the button there with Tom Punks as well. But you know what? There's no point me showing you just a screenshot. No point at all. Why don't we show a video that doesn't want to work at all? Can we load a video? Have some noise? No noise, but I'll explain it then. Tap Fantasy, if there's noise, this is brilliant. Tap Fantasy have integrated it within it. Louder. Louder. Integrated it in there. Whale, come on stage, because I've seen Whale. You can integrate it in there. Whale, come on stage. I've just seen Whale outside, so they don't know they're doing this. The poor guy's running up there. Whale's one of the biggest gambling, Whale.io, one of the biggest gambling out on Telegram. Let's give him a round of applause. He doesn't know he's doing this. Come on.
Thanks, man.
So there, Whale.
Hi, we're Whale. We've been building on Ton and Telegram for about a year now and building the best entertainment platform out there. And I think the coolest part of building on Ton and Telegram are the close connections and interactions with other builders on the platform. So tying a knot with you is just another great example. And I mean, if for any reason we would launch a token, you know, a good text to be on?
Well, you got a gambling platform, really big gambling platform. If you integrate Ston, which I'm thinking you're going to integrate Omniston, is there any chance you could integrate Notcoin to be a coin of choice that you could gamble with, exclusive?
I mean, we've been waiting this for a while. We did a really successful Notcoin campaign ourselves, and getting the Notcoin on our platform will be just cherry on top.
There we go. Thank you so much. Give him a round of applause. He didn't know he was doing that. Give him a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. So, Notcoin. We're all Notcoin users. Now, that Notcoin, we could come up just with Omniston, a new use case for Notcoin. There you go, Sasha. I've been doing your job for you. 35 million who have those Notcoins now can start gambling on Whale, using the ecosystem, giving more value already. We're farming. We're going to do Wrapknot. Wrapknot's big. So if you've got that on StonFi, you can already get Notcoin. Omniston. I've been saying this. What is Omniston? Omniston is going to solve DeFi issues. We have insufficient liquidity. It's a fragmented liquidity. What Omniston's going to do is it's going to give us access to more liquidity, okay? More liquidity is going to be doing this. How is it going to do? We've got cross-chain. We're going to be able to use different chains to do this. What else are we going to do? We're going to be able to talk to market makers. So market makers are going to give you a price, okay? And I'll show you why this is vital. We're also going to aggregate and go through other liquidity platforms to get that. So basically, this is going to be the end for all liquidity and DeFi, because this is the main one where everyone's going to. And you guys can implement that, especially if you're a builder. What does that mean? If you're a trader, you can create an order, market maker submits their quotes, the most competitive is selected, and the trade is executed. That means for a trader, any size swaps, that means they can do any size swaps without being at all trouble. Zero slippage. All the time you get slippage, by integrating and using Omnistorm for traders, zero slippage. No price impact. That is crucial. So, for builders, and this is key, you can integrate into any product using the SDK. Jack's over there. Telegram, you can integrate a website, change your website into a Telegram mini app. I think, does it take a week, Jack? A week, did you say? 30 days? 30 minutes, you can turn your website into a Telegram mini app. Is that right? 30 minutes. That's some black magic there. That's amazing. So any website can be turned into a Telegram mini app. Now, integrating Omnistorm, you're now giving DeFi capability into any website in 30 minutes, can be integrated. The power, the use is huge. And I hope you're starting to understand what you could do if you're a builder. You're going to get access to unified liquidity, fully featured API, and you're going to get cross-chain. So what does that mean? That means after the RFQ quote and the hash time lock contracts, how it's built, you can get Tron over to your Telegram app. Does anyone know how much USDT is on Tron? Any idea? Yes, 56 billion. And that can come over to your app seamlessly and easily. What is the future? I've got 5 minutes, and I don't even need to tell you that in 5 minutes. This is going to be big. These are the key slides. If you're awake now, good luck, because this is going to be fun. What's the future? At the moment, we've got an AMM DEX, okay? AMM DEX. The future with Omnistorm, you're going to have an RFQ DEX and AMM. Huge more possibilities. Liquidity providers. That's where we're at the moment. No, with Omnistorm, you get market makers, you get liquidity providers, you get a liquidity platform. This is going to be the future. There's going to be so much more liquidity flowing in to the TON ecosystem with Omnistorm. TON blockchain, you're going to get all of those coming in, cross-chain with Omnistorm. If you're a builder, you get all of that when you're coming into the TON and Telegram ecosystem. We got early adopters there. They're already using and thinking about use cases. Each and every one of you there can take advantage of this. So, when the iPhone was invented, it took a few years for probably the first iPhone app, Uber. Because think all the other things didn't really need to utilize the iPhone. But just think, Uber came, and now we've got a load of different things that come off the back of Uber. I need you to think about this. For what you heard today, and I know the foundation team have been very modest with the power and capability of what we've got, okay? Omnistorm, with Ston, with Ton, on Telegram, is going to be the biggest thing out there in the whole of not just DeFi, not just crypto, but in tech. And I can near enough guarantee it. So guys, stay in touch. I want to thank the whole team from Omnistorm because they are working from Slavik to Anna to Max to Andre. They are working so hard, especially Kirill, who's at home, saying how proud he is of us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Give a love to the TON team as well. This is an amazing day. You've been an amazing crowd. Let's hear some noise and let everyone know how great this is today. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. 哇，谢谢，谢谢，非常非常。